So, everybody, good evening. Welcome to Tier 1 IFC at Abu Dhabi, the final race before the week break here over in IFC. So, hopefully, we will be seeing some top quality action here on the streets of the As Marina circuit. I will be having Nifty on comms with me at some point this evening, just waiting for his headset to get a little bit of charge in it. So, for quali, you may just have to put up with me for a little while. A couple of debutants with us today in Tier 1. I think it was only the one, actually. It's Noah 072, one of the new acquisitions to Tier 1, a BRT driver as well, like pretty much half of this Tier 1 lobby. And yeah, so that will be interesting to see where he fares. Round 1 race winner also making his return here today. TTM Tundra took the win in Australia. So Tundra will be hoping he can replicate that form. Not raced since the Australian win, had a few issues I think he had with his wrist, so you know, us to see Tundra back out there today as well. So we have the 420 here tonight, so big lineup here today. Apparently we're streaming F1 2015. That is not true. Just lost a driver there. That is Arrows, so I will just get Arrows back in the lobby. Got a couple of returning drivers to the Tier 1 lineup as well. Week Arbors, a Tier 1 veteran really, Season 1, Season 2 and Season 3 in Tier 1 I believe for Week, so it's nice to see Week back on the Tier 1 grid as well. Nifty! Nifty! Damage is off. Standard. Just quickly checking. Everything is okay. Looks all good to me. So it's time to go for the Tier 1 boys. Nifty, if you can put the stream in announcements, please. Q1, a full lineup of 20 drivers, so we'll be losing 5 drivers from Q1, providing all drivers finish in qualifying, that is. So, predictions for pole here today. Obviously, no championship leader. I think Carsey's still the championship leader anyway. Not too sure how many points by, but I do believe Carsey is still leading the championship. Yes, he is. So Carsey is leading the championship by 12 points. So with there being no Carsey today, it is all going to be on the Alfa Romeo boys to capitalise on Carsey's absence, really, because they are only 19 points behind in the constructors' standings as well. So the championship fight's certainly on at the top of Tier 1 between Carsey, Stonks, Aiden and a BC boy, really. The 2 drivers in both the teams that are top 2 in the constructors, so that will certainly be a championship battle to watch out for come the end of the season. Really, I can't predict anyone else other than Stonks taking the victory today. I think it is all going to be Stonks to take the race win. So the first driver on his lap will be the man in second place in the championship, TTM Stonks. I'm going to go quiet, just having a pot noodle whilst I'm waiting for these to start their laps. So give me a few minutes and I will be back for Stonks' lap. Right then, so apologies about that, guys. Not long got in from work, so it's just having a quick bite to eat. I do apologise for there being no audio on the start of Stonks' lap, but looking very, very tidy here at the moment for TTM Stonks. So very nicely done for Stonks. Got a couple of substitutes in today as well, a couple of drivers missing, so nice to see a couple of the Tier 2 boys here. Kai is into a new team now, so TTM Kai. We've seen BRT Kai, we've seen QBR Kai. Will TTM Kai be the one? But it's TTM Stonks crossing the line for a 134.6. Then it was a Alpha Tauri, but I think he must have been an outlap there. Kilgore, P2, 135.3. Who is next? Aiden just starting his lap. It's one of the McLarens. It's Visa, who is... He is invalidated. So, looking for Kiwi. He was also on an outlap. Who is next then? It was the Williams Week Arbors with a 135.9. Aston Martin will be next. That will be Omega, but he is invalidated as well. So I think it might well be Demolition Dan. No, it's not. He is invalidated. So it will be the other Aston Martin who will be next. That is going to be XRL Jacob, as Timple goes P3 with a 135.5 there in the Ferrari. What can XRL Jacob do? Not the strongest of starts there for Jacob, a 140.7. So he's certainly going to want to be pushing that car ever so much more in the Aston Martin. Arrows, not the strongest of laps from you, sir, in the AlphaTauri. Hopefully Arrows doesn't end the way Pierre Gasly did today, up in flames. Not the best of days for the Red Bull cars in the real world of F1. Hopefully the Red Bull Academy can have a better day here today in Abu Dhabi. As A1, the man in third in the championship at the moment, crosses the line with a 135.8. Aiden not feeling at all confident with this track, to be honest. He's been telling me in the week he's not feeling that good at all around here. So he's certainly going to be hoping he can put a performance in. And I'm sure he'll be happy with a decent result today. Kiwi, P7 in the Alpine. As we've got someone doing donuts there on the circuit, didn't see who that was. RRL Omega coming across the line, snap of oversteer coming out the corner, but that is still P2 for Omega there. Let's have a look at the lap that a BC boy is going to do. He has only just started it, but one of the top four in the championship, and he's got all the work to do today with Carsey not being here in the Mercedes, hoping that his reserve teammate Kilgore can put a performance in and carry on the strong form him and Carsey have shown at the start of this season. Didn't realise Noah up to P3 in the AlphaTauri. 10 minutes of qualifying left in Q1, but still plenty of laps still to be put in by these 20 drivers on the grid. As a BC boy then into the chicane there, as Kai just gets out of a BC boy's way, and a BC boy enters the DRS zone down the long straight then. And at the split, it's a purple sector 2 for a BC boy there. So a strong start and a strong middle of this lap for a BC boy. Hopefully he can keep it all together in sector 3 and will challenge the laps of Stonks and Jacob. XRL Jacob, talking about him, he's in P2 now with a 134.8. So at the moment, the Tier 2 Championship leader is the closest driver to the man in the second place championship of Tier 2, Tier 1 even. So Jacob and Stonks, the top two at the moment in qualifying. But let's see what Brian can do. What's it going to be? It's only enough for P6. So a BC boy still got all the work to do there. TJ then, what can TJ do? The man from Wales. Oh, that was not very clever there from Kai at all. I think Kai might have been just getting ready for a lap, but TJ is not going to be a happy man with that at all. Jesper, not the best of starts to his lap either. Let's ride on board with... it's going to be Demo Dan next across the line. The Tier 2 champion of Season 3 of IFC. Started off life in Tier 3, moved up to Tier 2, reserved in Tier 1 last season, got a couple of podiums. What can this man do here today? It's only enough for P12 at the moment. He's certainly got a lot of time to find in his lap. Who shall we ride on board with next? It's going to be Slazenger of Volvo. And Slaz going slow there, must have invalidated his lap. Tundra is apparently on a lap, but he's also going very, very slowly. So, who shall we look at? Arrows. Didn't realise you'd climbed up to 10th there. Can't park there, sir, as Tom Nepp would say. Jesper. What season was it he won Tier 2? I think it was Season 2 actually, because I think he was Tier 1 last season, Jesper. But a massive improvement on his lap here. And he will put in P11 a 135.8. Timple is a 10th up on his time, and he only gains one position there, but there certainly should be enough for Timple there. Don't think we'll see many of the drivers. Oh, that was a strong lap there by Luca. Joe Kilgore still in the pits. Meatball is out on his outlap. Going to be A1 who will cross the line next. That's enough for P9, a 135.6. So I would say that could potentially be enough to make him safe into Q2. And certainly a strong qualifying session from some of these boys at the moment. TTM Kai will be the one we'll ride on board with. The one that hasn't set a lap yet is on his outlap, so let's see what we can get from Kai here. Obviously we know Kai normally a very, very quick driver in the Haas, so be someone to watch out for here today, I'm sure, and he's going to be someone who's hoping he can claw back some points in the absence of a few of the regular Tier 1 drivers. But even without the regular ones that are missing today, we've still got a very, very strong field here, and it's going to be very competitive to see who will be the final race winner going into the week break of IFC. and Kai was invalidated, so he's gone into the pits. He wasn't invalidated when I started spectating him, but must have invalidated his lap at some point. But as I switch on to Mitball, he is a spinner. Viz is invalid. Not too sure really who to spectate here, because there's quite a few people who drivers are going to have due to and the timing glitch at the start. So TJ on an out lap now. Didn't have the best of starts to his previous run, but hoping he can have a better run this time round. Come on, Kiwi. P17. Visa is in front of you at the moment, so you're going to want to be pushing on to improve there in the Alpine. Noah is invalid. Meatbill is invalid. Arbors is invalid. Visa will be the next one across the line then, I believe, in the McLaren. So just waiting to see what Visa can do. Obviously, Viz was tier 1, I believe, last season. Luca has had enough of this qualifying session now. He is out. Oh, did I hear the voice of a Scotsman there?
Yes, you did.
Ah, that's good then, Nifty. What are you thinking to the start of Q1 then for these boys?
The normal qualifying session, I think we'll just need to see who gets in and out. Punches on a lap, nice. I think he invalidated actually. Yes, he did.
Visa just crosses the line, goes P11.
Why is he not BRT Visa? I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Tundras needs a reset here. Otherwise, I think it's turned out to be an absolute unmitigated disaster for him.
Obviously, I was saying earlier, the only time we've seen Tundra this season, he took the win in Australia.
Well, let's go and I'll talk us through a lap of this circuit. Obviously, it's the old version, so it's not the good one. Right in the edge there, takes the corners very nicely. Into the chicane that doesn't exist anymore. Takes it very nicely. Into the corner where Max won the World Championship. Very nice, very nice. And into the corner where Lewis cut to in lap 1 the race in Abu Dhabi. Oh, a bit oversteer there, that's going to cost him a few tenths. Coming up to the corner, it doesn't exist as well. Quite nice here. Coming up to the best section of the track in my opinion, even though you can't really overtake at it. Gets nice slowed down, turned in really well. Just keep it nice and smooth through this section of the track, make sure you don't invalidate. That was really close. Nice and close to the wall where Latifi ruined Lewis's championship hopes. Come around the final corner. Oh!
Tundra should be safe there.
5-3. Yeah, more than safe. Hopefully I've not offended any Lewis Hamilton fans during that commentary.
Don't worry, Drizzy's not watching. So, the only man not to set a lap in qualifying at the moment is TTM Kai.
Kai.
So this is going to have to be the lap that counts.
TJ's only a 10th up right now. He's nowhere right now.
Who is TJ?
I suppose he's Welsh, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
He seems to be more washed than me.
Is he the one who used to be fast in season 1?
Oh wait, what the hell? 1.556? That's a... My telemetry was lying to me then. So is Kai going to improve? Kiwi, the owner of BRT, only 19th?
Yeah, Kiwi in P19.
Demo dance in the ball. I think he's actually... No, he's turned it around. Oh, well... Kai goes 15th, so Viz, Slazenger, Weak, Demo, Dan, BRT, Kiwi are out.
Yeah, so those are the 5 drivers that we will not be seeing. And Mr. P10 is currently P10 in quali.
It's just the highest he's ever qualified in Tier 1.
No, didn't you and him both get through to Q3 at Canada?
Oh,
last
yeah,
season?
yeah, Canada. This season must be.
Yeah, he's not got you to race there this season, has he, Nifty? So.
Ah. See, I want to talk about the Grand Prix that happened today, but we obviously need to save that for the podcast. That will be filmed hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, you looking forward to the podcast, Nifty?
Yeah, I've been first time on it. Still need to sort out a few things in terms of a streaming platform, but it's come together quite well. I think 80 views in the first one, which is better than we thought.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? So, into Q2 then. I'll tell you what. Something I'm looking forward to seeing, Nifty, in the next game is how different people's strategies will be. Because obviously, now the real rule in F1 has changed that you don't have to start on the tyres that you set your fastest lap on in Q2 if you make it to Q3. That is going to certainly spice things up.
Well, that's one, but it makes full quality in the game pointless.
Yeah.
So, I think it would change that. I don't agree with the rule. I think it's a really bad idea. But then obviously we had a brilliant race today, so maybe I'm an idiot.
Well, I could have told you that, Nifty, but... who is the first one out? Anyway, it looks like the Mercedes of Kilgore.
Mr. Joe Kilgore, he's actually performed well every time he's moved up to Tier 1 this season.
So, Kilgore today
Ukraine,
is...
sporting a Ukraine helmet.
He is indeed.
It's a Ukraine helmet.
Yeah, it is. Kilgore today is what George Russell was for Lewis Hamilton at the Bahrain Sakir Grand Prix when he deputised him. So Carsey's going to be hoping that the same doesn't happen to Kilgore as what did to George.
Weird seeing a Mercedes with side pods, I have to do.
What was that? Sorry, Nifty.
Weird seeing a Mercedes with side pods.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
suppose we should remind people that if you use code IFC at the Saturday Night checkout, you'll get 10% off your next order. Highly recommend.
Yeah, so that's always a bonus to do. Silent X is a very, very nice and refreshing drink, and certainly something you all should try. But, Kilgore...
Yeah.
Oh, it won't be Kilgore first on a lap. It looks to me like it's gonna be Omega. Yes, it is. So, Nifty, take us through Omega's lap.
Happily. So far, what do you even call these corners? This is really bad from my part, but he's taking them very... Oh, no, never mind. That's going to have to report that lap. Got a mad bit oversteer there. He's still going through it. Going through the corner that doesn't exist, once again. And into the corner where Max won the championship. He's a bit twitchy, to be honest. I don't know if this man at next or not, but he's really twitchy, it seems.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah, he's running the mediums. This must mean the rain must not be at the start then.
Rain?
Good break into the corner. Yeah, it's going to rain in the race. That's what TJ said.
Has there ever actually been rain in Abu Dhabi?
I don't have to get the sprinklers out. So going to the corner that doesn't exist anymore, takes it very nice and smooth. Once again, very smooth from Omega, Mr. RRL himself. Into the best section of the track. Nice and light on the brakes, very smooth through here. Going through the corner where Latifi won the championship for Max Verstappen. Good braking there. And into the final corner, just want to get in the power nice and early here. And that is a 1:35.4 on the mediums. That's a very good lap. Meatball though does improve it on the softs though.
Quite an impressive lap there for Kilgore as
Joe.
well.
Is that mediums? Yes, it is mediums.
As Arrows...
Omega then has a few tenths there still as well.
Look at that at the moment.
I think Omega's...
Arrows is faster than TJ.
Simple. I'm gonna ask TJ when the rain's coming.
I don't think there is any rain, Nifty, to be honest. I think TJ
That's
is
what he
probably
said.
just winding you up.
As Temple's car takes its last swig of fuel.
A BC crosses the line and only enough for P5. Jacob, though, what a lap for Jacob on the mediums.
Well, that's a phenomenal lap. Aston Martin seem to be doing very well, unlike in real life.
Stonk.
We can't. I want to talk about F1 so badly, but saving it for the podcast. But
Will it be your
What do you
first
think
time
about
on the podcast, Nifty?
yes, well, what do you think about McLaren right now, man? That is.
Oh,
Oh,
Pete.
oh, Pete. That is a crash. Is that Latifi corner? No, it's not. Just before Latifi corner.
So
Can
Pete...
you call that Latifi corner? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's call it
Pete
Latifi corner.
will not be in Q3 today.
Oh, he's on the track as well. That's not a great place. Might have just distracted Aiden a wee bit there.
Let's see what Aiden can do. Where is Aiden going to put himself? Only enough for P10. By arrows there. Jasper crosses the
Not
line.
enough for that gap though.
There we
Oh,
go.
it's not again.
I'll tell you what, Luca is looking insanely quick today. I've been very impressed by the pace Luca has shown today, to be fair, Nifty.
Yeah, that is a really good lap. Just saying, watching this, it shows you how much better the Abu Dhabi track's become.
Yeah, 100%. Can you imagine what it's like taking a car at these speeds around this track, Nifty?
No, because you can't.
For racing, it's one of the worst tracks on the calendar. Oh, Tundra.
Tundra, what have you done? In the wall. That's twice now he's done that.
100% Tundra is showing rustiness today.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't have the pink Alpine anymore. No. And really, we've got the pink Alpine. That is some livery, by the way. Oh, he spun again. I don't know what happened to Tundra here. You just need to get this. Go in the 8th gear and just let the tyres cool down. Jacob with a monster lap in the mediums.
That is impressive. We might as well ride on board with Omega because there's no one else who is currently on a lap.
But he's going to be on a lap, so I'll let you do this one, Dan.
So Omega at the start of his lap then through turn 1, very nicely through there. Nice amount of curb on the exit. Turns 2 and 3, one of the nicest parts of this track, one of the hardest to get right, and if you get it wrong and hit the curb there, you are spinning, but he did well there. 1/10 up, currently through sector 1 is RRL Omega. Through what we're going to call Max Verstappen corner today in the Aston Martin, then down the long straight. And I'm not too sure what turn this is he's coming down to. But,
The Hamilton cutting corner.
Yeah, that's the one. Very nicely through the chicane there goes Omega. A little bit of oversteer coming out the corner. Hopefully that doesn't cost him too much because he's going to want to get himself into Q3 today. And Omega across the split, currently 3.5 tenths up on his time. So nicely going for Omega at the moment. He's going to want to find a fair bit of time though through sector 3 and hopefully push himself up towards the top of the timing charts, but through a nifty Mazda spin corner in the Omega and round Latifi then, and it's going to be Omega who will cross the line. Whereabouts will he put himself? As Omega comes around the final corner then.
This will be a 134.
Puts the power down, and it's going to be a 134.7.
So check the Twitch stream, see if we've got any comments, because that's what we'll do apparently. Make sure I'm not being shouted at or anything. No.
So, TTM Tundra, is he going to make it round this corner this time? Yes, no, Tundra!
What is happening here? Hunter, is this you? Did they call the police to make sure he's not been kidnapped?
I'll tell you what, Nifty.
Seems...
It seems like Drizzy is driving for Tundra today.
Feels like the monsters have came and took Tundra's talents.
Yeah. Obviously, Tundra pulled out a shock victory race 1 of the IFC season this year. And obviously the only race he's actually took part in, Meatball, is out of qualifying then. So if the 4 drivers below him do not improve, we'll only see 9 drivers through to Q3.
I have to imagine Aiden and TJ are going to improve.
Actually, they'll need to beat...
Oh yeah, no, because he's got 135.3.
Yeah. Stonks goes P5.
I just turned the Twitch on. Just look at the chat and I heard him saying my own voice. Absolutely hate that.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Nifty. Tundra is out of fuel and out of qualifying as well because he has not got time to do another lap.
How's that? His car takes its last gulp of fuel. Aiden's out now. I think Aiden can easily get a 135.4. I think that's what he can get.
He needs to get that or he is out of qualifying.
He needs to, yeah, unless Joe improves, he needs to honestly show up. Same with TJ, he actually show up to the dance here.
Brian then on his lap coming up to the line. What sort of lap will it be for the BC boy as he comes round the final corner then puts the power down and it's going to be provisional P1 for a BC boy. Look how
only 2
close
milliseconds
that...
faster. But I think Jacobs was on mediums, is it not?
It is indeed.
Shall we go on board with Aiden?
I'm currently on board with Jess Burb.
Alright, I'll let you... I'll just watch Aiden, make sure he's done anything stupid. Actually, no, TJ will be finishing first, won't he? No, Jesper will finish in first.
He will do indeed, yeah, Jesper.
No, it'll be Noah actually. Noah? No, Noah's outfield, so it'll be Jesper first.
It will be Jesper. So into the chicane then for Jesper. Will he improve on his time? The 1:35.8 is the time to beat. Only a 10th up on his time at the moment.
TJ's only half a tenth up as well.
That is not going to be enough for Jesper.
Aiden is 5 tenths up.
So what can Jesper do here? Round the penultimate corner into the final corner goes Jesper. Where will he put himself? It's enough for P9. Let's ride on board with TJ. Will TJ improve? Yes, he does. TJ goes P9. Kilgore goes P7.
Only P12. P7, oh my god. And then goes P8. So TJ and Jesper P12, P13.
So we will see a full lineup of 10 cars in Q3.
Have you saw the Buster score?
I haven't, no.
It's 4-0 Barcelona. And it's like 53 minutes in.
Who are they playing? Rangers?
Real Madrid. At the Bernabeu.
Oh. 57 minutes
I'll
in
have you
at
know,
Nifty.
I'll have you know Rangers won today.
Oh, miracles do happen.
Not as much as Birmingham win.
Oh, no, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I've been eyed somewhere.
what a
I
pleasure
don't
it
know where.
is. He still turns up, even though his son's not racing. Good evening, Carsey's dad. How are we this evening?
Was in the chat.
He's, as Westy calls him, he is a VIP of IFC.
Wonder where Tarkowski gets all his talent from. Look no.
It's definitely not you, Nifty.
No, absolutely not. Scottish aren't blessed with world champions. Ah, saying that. Jackie Stewart's world champion actually. So.
I hope we haven't got a glitch, because it is taking a little bit of a while to progress on through this.
Oh, Jim Clark was also Scottish.
Good to hear, Mr. Carson. It's a pleasure to have you with us this evening.
He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Bull MV.
Yeah, that's Carsey's dad.
Oh, interesting. I'm not joining proceedings in. Aiden, you're 8th, you're fine. Oh no.
I think we're glitched.
One shot Q3? Question mark. I have took a picture of.
I think what we'd probably have to do is just take the grid from Q2 and then place.
Well, we could do, no. What we could do, no, because we can't even like edit the grid. Oh no, it says it ends in 27.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. So lads needs to press it. Oh, I'm gonna go for a toilet break.
So into Q3 we go. And the first one on track is going to be the man who has impressed me the most today, to be fair, with his pace, and that is Luca. He could be one of the favourites for pole today. 500 followers of IFC on Twitch. So thank you to you all for the support of IFC. It's been a great pleasure. So it is going to be Luca who will be the first one round then to start his lap. I best put the delta times on, didn't realise I hadn't done that already. So obviously Q3, everyone is on the softs. So Luca then through turns 2 and turn 3. Very nicely through there goes Luca, pushing this car right to the limit, using as much of the curb as possible. Obviously he set a purple sector 2, so he's the only one, sector 1 even. But it's Luca onto the power, down the straight then, here at the Yas Marina circuit. But Luca looking for the chicane. Where is Luca going to put himself? What sort of lap are we expecting from Luca today? He's certainly my favourite for pole today because he's just looked absolutely rapid. But Jacob in Q2 was a surprise. Find himself that far up for me anyway. But it's going to be Luca. As he comes through where Arrows did a Latifi. Arrows is saying his boy Omega for pole. But, oh, Luca invalidates it. So it's going to be Noah next in the Alpha Tauri. Where is he going to find himself? Gets on the power. It's a 34-4 there for Noah. Next across the line is going to be Omega, but he is invalidated. So it's going to be TTM Stonks, the man who is chasing down the championship leader. And what lap will it be for Stonks? It's a 34.4. It's going to be Kai next with a 35.1. Then we'll find XRL Jacob, who will set a 36.9. Not the best of laps there for Jacob, if I do say so myself. Timple into the pits. So it's going to be Aiden next across the line in the Alfa Romeo. No sign of Kilgore coming out the pit yet, but Aiden puts himself P4 with a 35.8. Luca is invalidated again.
I have resumed.
Nifty, take us through the rest of Omega's lap.
Where is it? Into the rest section of the track does it really nicely, slows down really well. Gear 3 for the best traction. Keeps in gear 3 up until Latifi corner. It's really close to the wall. To the penultimate, nice and smooth. He keeps the traction well into the final corner, which he does. This will be a straight to the finish, a 1:34.8.
Who is next?
It looks like Temple? No. BRT Luca.
He's invalidated, so... Oh, nice lap there by Jacob. I think next it might be a BC boy, Nifty. I was going to call you Aiden then. Sorry about that, Nifty. As a BC is coming through Nifty's favourite part of the track now, into Arrow's corner, and on the run down to Latifi corner. And it's power to the floor then for a BC boy as a BC boy is going to come across the line. It's not enough for provisional pole. It is enough for P4.
I think it's time to say thank you for 500 followers on Twix, everyone. That is ridiculous. 500 followers. Dan, do you know 500 people?
Hey?
Do you know 500 people? Because we've got 500 followers on Twitch.
I won't be able to name 500 people, no.
That must be more than many people who show up to Birmingham games.
Nifty. Tim Paul
Yep.
is just about to start his lap, so take it away.
Okay. Nice smooth traction, and here we go. Nice brake into turn 1. Keeps nice and good, on the edge of the limit of the track. Keeps 7th, which you should. Cuts the track more than Omega, interestingly. Into the corner doesn't exist. Cuts the corner, but it gets away with it. Nice and smooth into Hamilton's corner. No, Verstappen corner. Good traction on the exit. And up to Hamilton corner. Sneak into power early for this long straight here. Use DRS, obviously. You call this Perez corner, actually.
What was that? Sorry, Nifty.
You could call this one Perez corner, when the corner doesn't exist now, though. Oh, he invalidates. That was unlucky.
So it will be Stonks next then, Nifty.
Looks like it is. I'll pass you this one.
If Stonks scores 12 points today into the Brazil round in 2 weeks' time, Stonks and Carsey will be joint on points in the championship. So let's see what Stonks can do then. Very close to pole at the moment is Stonks, but not close enough. As he goes through turn 1 then does Stonks nicely through there. A very nice amount of curb on the exit. Further to turn 2, turn 3 as Timple is facing the barrier. So his qualifying is over. Stonks is currently on a lap which will be good enough for provisional pole in the Alfa Romeo. So hopefully he can gain a bit more time through sectors 2 and 3 as he goes down the long straight then here at Yas Marina into the chicane. Very, very nicely through there for Stonks. Back on the power and DRS open as he comes across the sector split line in just about a second. What is it going to be? He's still only just over a tenth up in the Alfa Romeo.
Kai is 5 tenths up right now.
Is that in sector 1, Nifty, or?
Yep, only he might have invalidated. How is he not invalidated though?
As Stonks
Check
goes
in.
through Latifi now. Oh!
Kai is going through Latifi
Stonks
now.
is round.
Yep, Kai goes through the Latifi corner, so into final corner. Oh, I guess bad exit there.
Nifty.
That is
Look up.
beatable. 1
up.
millisecond though. And Jacob is down on his time, by the way. But this gap is ridiculous in top 4.
It really is.
Locker's going for it again.
Omega. Only enough for P7.
Obviously, Joe. I think Joe's next to set up. Yep. I think my game's lying to me. If he's setting, yeah, I think that might be personal best though. If it's not, I feel like a horrible person. I'll just take that away from him.
Well, you have been a horrible person today, haven't you, Nifty?
I mean, I may have annoyed some Hamilton fans.
As Kilgore goes through the penultimate corner into the final corner then here at Yas Marina. As he goes back on the power, what is it going to be for Kilgore? It's P8.
Yep. So it is Stonks next. Stonks, Aiden, then Luca.
You sure it's not?
I'm talking Roberts, it's a Haas. It's Luca next. Luca next.
Oh, Luca!
Luca's spun. Luca's out.
I think he's still improved as well.
Stonks goes
takes provisional pole.
Jesus Christ. Kai went into the pits. Aiden was 9th.
Noah goes second.
And well,
That
so
is our
Stonks has
grid.
won this Grand Prix due to the lack of overtaking opportunities in this track. So congrats. But that's not what Carson wants to see right now, does it?
It really, really is not.
I'm sure his dad's found a way to shut down his IP address. Maybe he's hired Mark.
I'm sure Carsey's dad wants Stonks to win this race. I'm sure he's cheering Stonks on today.
Can you confirm or deny this, Carson's dad?
Your Scottish counterpart is in the chat, and I'm not talking about Mac. I'm talking about XM Design.
What's he said?
Glasgow right there.
I can't see what he's put in the chat. I like how Luca races. Fancy him for the win. Carsey's dad says.
Carsey's dad fancies who?
Luca.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for people to load in. It is probably Slaz. Obviously, Kilgore keeping Carsey's pit box very warm this weekend.
Yes, yes.
Nifty, who's your prediction to win the race?
It's hard to look past Stonks, isn't it?
It really,
I think
is.
Stonks. I think Stonks going to take it.
I think it will be a Stonks, Luca, and a BC Boy podium. In that exact order. Kiwi will be the first to retire. Mint is hoping for a good result from any BRT guy, but also supporting Slaz. XM Design says it's tier 1. Anyone can win this. I'd discount Kiwi, to be fair. I don't think Kiwi can win this one. Arrows, we know where he's going to finish before the race starts. Arrows always finishes P10, so it is going to be P10 for Arrows.
What about that Welsh guy? I can't remember his name.
The one that no one's ever heard of?
I think so.
The one that was like Carsey in season 1?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's like the BTEC car centre.
Yeah, that one.
There is formation lap, obviously.
I hope you put formation lap on, Nifty.
I have put formation lap on. Begrudgingly, I did. So Dan, the rumour's true. You're part of BRT now.
They are indeed.
So, what is your role? You driver?
I am indeed. I've got my debut tomorrow, actually. My BRT debut tomorrow, racing alongside a couple, 3 drivers actually, who are in this lobby, will be racing alongside me tomorrow.
Oh.
That will be Kiwi, Arrows, and
Pete.
Aiden.
I thought the requirement was you have to have BRT in your gamer tag.
What's that?
For see to be in BRT, do you not need to have BRT in your gamer tag?
I've got my other account.
So is Aiden just got a special exemption?
I guess so, yeah.
You think the 2022 cars look so much better, don't they?
I do like the 2022 cars. I really like the rear wing on the 2022 cars.
Oh, talk about DRS, by the way. Like, how you mad was DRS today?
I'll be honest, I did not get to see much of the race because I was at work, but
So, for an example, Verstappen was 9 tenths behind Leclerc going into the straight.
yeah.
Caught up enough to make a dive bomb.
So DRS is very, very powerful then.
Yes.
Nifty, where is Pete going to finish tonight?
P10.
Of course. I'll tell you what, this is such a different grid to what we had in Tier 1 last season.
Look, she also had me and Pete filling up the back.
Who actually won that battle in the championship last year, Nifty?
I'm pretty sure I did.
All I'm going to say is,
10 points.
Nifty, obviously, last season you battled against Pete. This season you were battling me, and now that's dead. Next season... Next season you'll be battling Koppel. Anyway, engines revving on the line. How many lights have we got? 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. And who gets the best of the start? It's the Haas in P3 that got a really good start there, but he got blocked off. And Kai in P4 stonks down to P2. Noah into the race lead. At the moment, everyone is cleanly through the first part of this circuit. So, very nicely done by these Tier 1 boys so far here today.
Tundra's so slow. It's lost 2 seconds. We have an Omega.
Omega down to P19. Arrows in P16. He's being beaten by his boss at the moment. Kiwi
TJ's
in P15.
TJ having a look in.
Up to P9. Weak Arbors. What a start for Weak.
What a move.
Made up 9 positions so far today. So Week has had an awesome start to this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Aiden in P8 is the next one. He's got his sights on. But
McLaren's doing what they've done today, battling each other.
what a start it has been for Week Harbours.
Mr. BRT is struggling a wee bit in BRT Arrows.
What's happened to Demo Dan?
Oh, spinner. Omega's round as Kiwi.
So Omega and Kiwi both round. As a BC boy is having a look on his Mercedes teammate, and I think they might switch the cars. You had a Valtteri Bottas moment there. It's going to be George Russell this season, obviously, that's going to be in that situation. No controversy there, of course, but we all know how it is going to end up towards the end of the season. As Jacob, the Tier 2 driver, currently behind the 2 TTM drivers, as we've got a BRT driver leading the way. Is there currently any interesting battles going on, Nifty?
Can't see any. Oh, it's got Damon Dan sludge and turns in the pits.
I'm currently watching Luca at the moment.
Yeah, he's closest to someone. I think he's close enough though. Obviously that's the issue with the track. Not exactly an overtaking circuit. Noah just needs to keep building his gap as much as he can.
He does indeed. Noah looking very strong today. Had a cracking
Might
start.
get out of DRS.
DRS will be enabled this lap.
Well, they're in a DRS train, so Joe's kind of fallen off a bit. TJ, Temple spun. Oh, that's a full red swing wheel. That is a race off, I'm afraid. So, we have a DRS train going down to
P11.
P10? Oh no, Joe's fell out of DRS, unless he gets.
Noah looking very strong. Timple
Hold back in 2 minutes.
gets a 10-second time penalty. As Stonks has caught up with Noah now. So could we potentially see a challenge on for the race lead very shortly, as there's a battle going on for 4th and 5th between Jakob and Kai. As Luca takes the fastest lap of the race.
Ooh! Joe's in the wall. Saucy's front line.
Retire in the pits. Because his car's come back out. Look how close the
Conjures
front
fun
three
again.
are at the moment. I'll tell you what, Week is having the race of his life at the moment.
Well, he's balanced TJ really well here. Does he get it? He has took the spot off TJ. That's a brilliant overtake.
Has Week ever had an... Oh, Meatball's out.
Is this at Norris corner? It is. No, Latifi corner.
Safety car.
I think we might see the softeners in this lap.
So, Tundra is in the pits.
I can deliver some F1 news if you want. Or a possible issue. So, the reason... Actually, I'll save this for the podcast, actually. If you want to hear this news, listen to the podcast tomorrow. Dong's in the pits. Noah stays out.
Why do I get the feeling we're going to see some of these drivers going onto the hards?
Dong's onto the softs. I think we're going to get any hard runners. I think the hard's just that bad in this game.
I'm quite surprised we haven't seen TJ go to the hards, because TJ is normally the one to go to the odd strategy.
I think it's too... I wouldn't... See, like... Okay. See if you've done medium here, I don't think that's the best idea.
Weak Arbors is in P2 at the moment at this safety car.
Yeah, the Aston safety car.
Obviously we've got TJ P3, Noah in P1 as well, Viz in P4. The only drivers not to pit yet are the top four. When was the last time we saw a Williams in second, Nifty?
George Russell's Belgium's pass.
That is true, but do you really count that as a race?
FIA do.
Yeah, we saw how the FIA dealt with things last year, though. I'm on about the IFC FIA there, by the way, Nifty. I'll tell you what, it looks like you haven't got a busy week so far, though, with the old FIA stuff, because the tickets are looking pretty quiet at the moment.
I think Omega may went to the back of Kiwi.
Only one person has a time penalty at the moment.
Joe.
Kilgore, yeah.
Imagine safety car again this lap.
Yeah, it will be. Who do you think will win this race then, Nifty? Right now, Stonks is in prime position, surely.
I think Stonks, I think he knows made a mistake, not Patton.
Just waiting for that message to come up saying safety car is in this lap. And I think we will be getting it very shortly. Because the
Hey, imagine so. Yep, there we go.
Nifty Massey has given the word.
So, no one's going to want to leave this as late as possible, I'd imagine.
Arbors does keep overtaking.
Obviously can't go yet, he has to wait till the safety car's in. Is he went? No, he's not. I'm gonna watch this from behind just in case there's any incidents.
What POV are you watching it from, Nifty?
Flaslinger. Actually, I'll watch it from TV. If you watch it from Noah, I'll watch it from TV.
Just waiting to see when Noah will go. Noah has gone.
Jensen's been caught off guard here.
So he caught Weak Arbors right out there. As Stonks, the first of the soft runners. Vizor gets a snap of oversteer there.
Nice and easy for Stonks. DJ needs to hold him up as much as they can.
And Kilgore is round.
That's twice this race.
As Vizor is losing out quite a bit at the moment. Now down to P7. Am I right in thinking you're the one who got Vizor into the league, Nifty?
No.
Are you not?
I was on the first talk about the partnership. I never asked him to join the league.
Ah. He joined on his own accord.
Yeah, he's racing, he's going to go with it. Oh,
As Stonks and TJ. Brian is round.
Carsey cannot bear to look at this right now.
Alfa Romeo are smiling from ear to ear at the moment.
Weak 3-second penalty. One TJ defends. Nothing they can do. Stonks is a man possessed right now.
He is indeed.
No waiting about from Kai either.
As Jacob is a spinner, a BC boy is in the pit. So at the moment, Mercedes Academy, 16, 17 and 18.
Week has been overtaken, so it's just Noah left.
As TJ and Luca are battling.
No, Eden Omega could be ones to look out for in this race.
Omega, so nifty.
Omega and Eden.
Aiden is certainly going to want to be getting a win here today.
Look how much that gap's already decreased for Stonks.
The battle to watch at the moment is for 3rd and 4th nifty, because it's very, very close.
Oh, Lucas came in now. Well, Omega needs to get a move on and get past Viz as quickly as possible.
He does indeed. As we do see yellow flags.
Can't tell for who. Joe is retired. In the pits. Luca overtakes Sky.
The only academy to have all drivers left in the race at the moment is the Red Bull.
Stonks takes P1.
I was literally just about to say that. As Aiden goes up to P7, gets 2 overtakes done in one go. Now you've got the 2 rivals in 6th and 7th, and Aiden is going to be hunting down TJ.
They've had a history this season, haven't they?
They have indeed. I think it was at Imola, if I remember correctly. As Aiden runs really wide there. As we're looking at Arrows looking for a move on Jesper, and Viz is not too far in front of that pal either. Demo Dan and Jacob are just directly behind it.
We've just got a massive train now. Kiwi doesn't have DRS though.
Who doesn't?
Kiwi.
Yeah, so they're all going to be fighting Kiwi really for this one.
Omega, oh, him and Aiden make contact.
As Luca and Noah swap positions.
Yeah, coming together between Aiden and Omega.
This is a good battle going on between Arbers and TJ, I was just about to say. But Arbers is in the wall and Arbers is out of this race. Safety car, safety car.
So, this plays into the hands of Omega and Aiden.
I don't think it really does.
Compared to Stonks looking... Stonks is in the pits. Someone's got... Obesi's got to drive through a penalty.
Oh, a BC is not going to be happy.
One says he retires, to be honest. Oh, Aiden's in the pits.
He will probably put on a second set of mediums to go to the end, I'd have thought.
No, it's not pitted.
And that is exactly what Aiden does.
Interesting strategy from Noah. I have to say.
So nifty. Obviously, no race next week for IFC, so people are going to be practicing for the next IFC Grand Prix, which is at Interlagos.
A good track?
Is it one of your personal favourites?
It is, actually.
In the real world, it is probably one of my favourite tracks to watch, but in game, I just do not like driving it.
It's a lot better in other games, though.
Yeah. Interestingly, Jesper is currently on the hard compounder tyre.
He might be doing that just to change, though. Anyway, safety car will be in this a lot.
Nifty, are you seeing what I see?
What?
P4.
I am. How long can these mediums go?
15, 16 laps. The wear's quite high here.
So Noah's pushing it a bit here. Yeah, I don't know. Omega can't make it to the end. TJ's just overtook Aiden on the safety car. And he lets him back for it.
They're probably in a party together, those pair. So obviously, Nifty, this is the business end of the season now in IFC.
Yep.
Obviously, we've already had one champion crowned already. Back in Tier 5.
Is it bad I don't know this name?
It was Taylor Boss.
Congratulations, your price will be in the mail shortly. Does you have safety car in this lap?
What is it, a bottle of Iron Brew, Nifty?
And yeah.
Scotland's finest.
I mean, that is the best drink in the world. I'm gonna watch this from TJ's perspective.
I will look from Omega's perspective. Safety car.
Have you noticed how Week's car's still on track? Well, not on track, but still in the map.
Yeah, that's weird, that is.
Is he gone?
He hasn't, he's left it late to go.
And Kiwi's out.
Oh, Kiwi.
Somehow he's not out, but somehow he should be. Oh, Aiden's let TJ go by.
I think Aiden's probably thinking TJ's tyres cannot make the end, so he'll be able to gain that position back. Only just at the halfway point of this race, Nifty.
Finding it to be a long one. So
Got work
please no more
tomorrow,
crashes. Nah, I've got a journey tomorrow.
So an early
Luca's
morning
out.
for you then. As Luca is out of this Grand Prix.
Is that going to be safety?
It is. It's a
Oh,
full
for fuck's
safety
sake.
car. Surely Noah has to pit now.
He has to. This is unreduced safety car, so.
Are you sure?
Rules and flags.
Nifty is now doubting
Safety car
himself.
reduced. Safety car reduced. I know there's in bits. It was soft to end though.
Have you noticed how Luca's car has been cleared, but Weeks is still on the track? I hope this does not cause a glitch to the lobby, Nifty.
Hope it doesn't, otherwise I'm going to bed. You can go and take by yourself.
Why, what time are you up in the morning, Nifty?
7?
Ah, same as me. Is it just showing
Kiwi
Weeks?
is on the hards.
Yeah, I just noticed that actually. Jesper's still on the hards as well.
I'm gonna see if you can see Weeks' car from Omega's point of view. Yeah, it's still there. I mean, it's not in the way.
Arrows P2.
We have complaints about the safety car restart from Noah.
Noah's complaining about the restart.
No, from Kiwi about Noah.
Ah.
This is anyone's race to win.
Other than mine or yours, Nifty.
Yeah, of course. BC's overtook. Oh, BC's into the pits, that's why. See, trying to serve his. He can't serve your drive from it.
You can't park there, sir. I think a BC wouldn't know that he can't serve his drive-through Nifty, to be honest.
I'd hope so. See the Scottish League right now?
I haven't, no.
So, see, there's our top fours, like, our top four get European spots.
Mm-hmm.
Between 10th in the league and 4th, there's 4 points.
Luca isn't happy about something.
Where's this?
BRT chat.
No, I'm not privy to this information. I think I could join BRT as a shield. Is that a thing?
They don't have team stewards.
And they're making its way.
And we are back and underway. As a BC boy is serving his drive-through penalty.
And is it? That's like Oh, no issues, it seems like. Noah's going for an interesting move. Goes off.
Where is Noah at the moment? P8.
Come on, demo down. Oh, Stonks with a bit oversteer.
Visa and TJ.
I hope he can hold on here, but I don't think it'll happen.
You want Pete to win the race, Nifty?
Of course.
Jacob is dropping down the field dramatically there.
Stonks needs to find a way past Demo down, but it's not happening.
It isn't at the moment, is it? As 10 laps to go. As Viz gets 3 seconds.
Is Kai going to look at Stonks? And look who's behind him. Noah on the softs.
Oh,
And
TJ's out.
injuries.
I really hope that doesn't bring out another safety car.
It better not. Don't think it is.
Nifty, have you noticed what has disappeared? Week's car.
Has the marshals done their job?
They have
Han's
finally
not
got rid
giving
of
up,
Week's
though.
car.
Okay, it's off the track. Are they going to go free wide? And they're going free wide.
They are going 3 wide. I'm watching this from Kai's POV at the moment. And Pete stays in front. Oh, Demo, Dan and Kai. There's contact.
That was always going to happen, wasn't it? Stonks is right! Stonks up! Oh no! Stonks and North collided. Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's okay. I don't know what happened there, Dan. Do you?
I don't.
I think Tundra's got damage. Noah has damage. Stonks is in the pits. Was in.
I think Aiden got caught.
So, is Jesper in the best position to win this?
He could well potentially be. Could Kiwi get on the podium?
Because sure, somehow in some way, the BC's found themselves back in this. Kiwi gets past.
Kiwi has got Slaz in his sight.
We'll see if our Welshman friend is going to join us. You have to think top 4 stars surely won't last.
I don't think they will. I think Kiwi is net P1.
So, does Stonks have enough time to make up a gap? Yeah.
Nope, it's
I
tight.
don't think he does. As a Welshman joins us.
Hello,
Hello?
TJ.
DJ, what happened? Okay. Did you see what happened with loads of drivers as well?
What did you say?
So we had quite a few people go in the pits with damage though.
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Who went into the pits?
So Stonks, Aiden, Kai, Noah.
Oh, I got
Jacob?
no idea. No idea.
Kai is...
I think I might have hit. I think Brian might have hit me as I spun, but I don't think he pit, did he?
No, he's not.
No.
At the moment, Pete is holding off Demo Dam really well.
Yeah, but his tires are too old.
Oh,
You think?
Demo Dan into the back of Pete. Does Dan get
Oh,
damage?
no. I can't see any damage.
If you can't see it, Nifty, with this game this year, it probably means he has got damage.
Just have to look
But
at
I
his
read
sector
off mine,
times.
okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Welshman.
Right, Omega can keep his tyres in a position. He's in the perfect place to win this.
I've got a feeling the top 3 will box very soon.
Well, how long's the pit stop here?
Actually, obviously, some of these laps, don't forget, have been behind the safety car, so their wear won't be as bad as we think it is. Factor in the low fuel levels as well.
Yep. So you'd imagine Kiwi.
Omega is just pulling away from Arrows.
I don't think I was going to hold on much longer.
I don't think he can, Nifty.
He's not giving up.
Fair play to Arrows, though. What a drive so far from him. He's going to be happy with this one, surely. As XRL Jacobs out.
Be safety.
Oh.
Well, whatever chance he had of doing well is gone. Omega, they have to win the pits.
They have to now, surely. Kai
Kai has
drive
a
through.
drive-through. So, according to my calculations, Stonks is going to be 4th or 5th.
And Omega has Pit.
Yeah,
As has Dan, Arrows, Slaz,
Kiwi,
Kiwi,
Jesper.
Jesper. I think a
Obviously.
BC has to come in as well.
So let's see where Stonks ended up.
Omega could still be in the lead of this race here.
Yeah, Omega's going to keep his lead. As is Demo Dan.
I think Pete might
Cheers.
as well.
Hello. Let's move close. He comes out behind Kiwi.
The only two that lose out then is Jesper and a BC boy. Pete's podium is still on.
Okay.
Is it bedtime yet?
If you're almost. I've got enough time for the toilet, you know?
Yeah. Still gotta wait for Kai and Aiden to catch up. So we do have Omega in control of this race. From Demolition Dan, Arrows, Slazenger, Volvo, and Kiwi. So Aiden has caught up with Tundra. Kai is out. As we're just waiting for the safety car to go into the pits.
That Aston safety car is something else.
Not long left of this race now.
Hopefully.
I would say safety car is going to be in this lap.
Was it FA Cup, was it?
It was indeed.
Oh, 1-0.
Man City and Liverpool in the semi-finals.
What do you think would win a race? That F1 safety car, the Aston, or the current McLaren?
Nifty Rock in a run would beat both of those. So just waiting for the cars to get around the track and restart this race.
I'm going to watch this from Stonk's perspective.
Where is Stonks? P6 at the moment.
It's got a mountain to climb. A B8 is behind him as well.
He is indeed, as is Visa. Noah as well. Don't count out Aiden.
The Megas on.
As obviously
Absolutely
safety
nothing
car
of note
has
happens.
now restarted. And
Nothing
I
of note
believe
happening.
a BC is having a very good battle with Jasper. That's where I'm watching, to be fair, at the moment. The Jasper trying to get past Stonks. Where are we going to get our race winner from here, Nifty?
I don't think he can. I think it's the last inch Scott. Not this corner, no, he's got the inside. Pete, the new Fernando Alonso question mark. Kiwi slips past Larson Joe.
Beastie Boy gets through on Jasper.
Can he stop Stonkson's track then?
Sloss gets
just
3 seconds.
Stonks has spun.
Stonks has spun, but he is still...
Nope.
No, he's out.
There was no contact from the beast there, so
Was that a retire on tracks? His car is still moving.
it looks like it was, yes. So that will be looked at after the race.
By Nifty and his stewards. When I say stewards, I mean steward. Because normally it's me and Nifty doing the old incident discussions.
This is really Omega's to lose now, isn't it? Can Kiwi get past Arrows? Can Kiwi do a Valtteri exchange to Pete?
Can you do what?
A Valtteri exchange to Pete? And yeah, unfortunately, I can see Pete tumbling down the order now.
He's not had a bad race though, Zarros.
No, that's a fantastic race from Pete. He's actually grown a lot as a driver this past season as well.
Yeah. Would you say he's better than you now, Nifty?
I mean, yeah, I'm considering retirement.
As I believe DRS has now been enabled.
So, Omega doesn't have the ERS that we'd like. It could be a demo down window.
Could it be?
When you have a DRS stream for the whole track.
Literally everyone's within DRS bar Tundra. Who's your money on here, Nifty? Obviously, your driver is now out at this race. As it's mine, to be fair.
Yeah, can tell you, I'll say
What was
Omega.
that?
I think Omega will hold on.
Yeah. As Arrows now down to P6. Now Jasper is hunting down Arrows. Visa gets 3 seconds. As very shortly we will be going on to the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Hamilton fans look away.
Safe to tonight, unfortunately. as Omega is not far off that start-finish line now. Not far off, going onto his penultimate lap of this Yas Marina circuit here in Abu Dhabi. As Slazenger of Volvo does get another 3-second penalty. But we are on to the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix as Omega comes through turn 1 and turn 2 then. Omega is just going to have to keep Dan and 10 other drivers behind him, and he will take this race win for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not sure if Omega's had a Tier 1 race win before, but he has certainly shown very strong pace over the course of the season. Had a couple of poor rounds, but he's always had his pace there. So this will be the icing and the cherry on the cake for Omega. But Demo Dan into Hamilton corner, as Nifty calls it, into the second DRS zone then. Goes Omega, obviously not got DRS because he is the lead car. And it looks to me like it is going to be Omega's race to win here, Nifty.
Yep. Yeah, he's not going to get overtaken now. Just the way the track is. Pete overtakes Jesper though.
Pete and Jesper, very, very close between the two. Pete P6, Jesper P8. Noah moves up to P6 now. And as we come through the last few corners, checkered flags are at the ready. Into the final corner then he goes. And it's going to be checkered flag and the win here in Yas Marina for RRL Omega. And as quick
that was
as
a good
that,
race.
That is Abu Dhabi over here in IFC. So a top result there for Omega, and a podium for Demolition Dan as well. As I said not too long ago, there will be no interviews this evening, but we are now into a week's break. We will be back with IFC action on the 31st of March for Tier 7 at Brazil. So until then, thank you and good night from IFC.
Okay, I am